Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday, everyone. Today we're going to be jumping into my March unstuffing to get ready for the bills that will be coming out the 1st of April. I can't believe we're already at the end of the month. I'm excited to get you involved in what I was able to accomplish in March, which was huge and amazing, and I'm so proud of myself, and then what to look forward to in April. So I hope that you enjoy this budget with me video and unstuffing, and let's go ahead and get started. So friends, I usually do a budget with me video separate from my unstuffing, but lately in 2025, I've been wanting to condense my videos to get a little bit more cohesion and also not have to worry about so many recordings. So we are going to do not only a March unstuffing, but we're also kind of going to review the budget from March and then look forward into April, and I will give you an idea of what I'm planning for my budget. So first, I just want to mention that March was incredibly eventful. We have gotten so busy, and life just, the challenges and life's pace, it has really picked up. So with the warmer weather here in Texas, we are also getting busier during the day, and I can really see that in the March budget. So I kind of wanted to take you through my goals, what I was able to save for the month, my wins and my challenges. So let's go and get started. So I had set some goals at the beginning of the month. A lot were focused, of course, on getting farther ahead in some of these big items that have been happening in our life. So in the end of 2024, my ex-husband passed away, and my 17-year-old daughter or 16-year-old daughter at the time, came to live with me full time. So in that matter, I guess in the last 3 months since 2025 started, we've been working on getting her health back in track. So there was a lot of medical expenses in February and March, which we do have to start thinking about medical debt now that I haven't done before on my channel. So we have debt that now we're currently paying off, as well as trying to get myself still focused on savings and increasing my savings goal. And I really felt like I did it this year. So guys, one of the things I needed to do was reach out to my ex-husband's retirement account under the teacher's retirement system. In my divorce, I had been awarded his TRS benefits and his retirement account. And with his death, I needed to go ahead and submit his death certificate. So I did that, and now I believe it's in the legal department, and I'm hoping that they have everything they need to go ahead and start to release those funds to me so that I can roll that retirement money into my 401k at my job. So I will be following up that in April. But most of all, I wanted to focus on my savings, and you guys, I think writing out my goal here really did help me focus on that. This month, incredibly, I was able to increase my percentage savings. So I will go through that here in a minute. I also wanted to participate in March Mini Madness, which was so fun. I had such a great time. And then I also needed to try and close out Maribel's, my daughter's death benefits from my ex-husband. He had put my daughters on his life insurance policy, and although he didn't have a will and the rest of his estate is in probate, the life insurance is separate than the estate. And so that finally got resolved this month. I will tell you, that was the biggest stressor, I think, of the month. The claims agent I had to work with was a complete moron, and I felt like I spent the entire month educating him on what I was able to research on my own, and they finally cut a check. So thank God it was the end of the month. They finally cut the check, but literally been working with him. Every Monday I would send him a follow-up email, and it was such a pain in the butt. But we got it figured out, and the check is in the mail. I will be screaming from the hilltops when it finally arrives. I also wanted to create, we had already created, Justin and I, a Memorial Day Savings Challenge, but I didn't get it on the Etsy shop. And so I made that a goal in the middle of the month to get something listed on the Etsy. And I also created the February freebies. So let me go ahead and, or the February freebies, April freebies. So these are the Easter freebies I created. needed. There I've got a mini here and then some micros or tinies. I was watching my friend Veronica at Weekly Budgets Co. and I just love seeing all the little micros in her channel. And so I went ahead and created some for the April freebie. And I also wanted to prepare and get hyped up and excited about my birthday in April. So I listed a couple of minis in my Etsy shop for the birthday. And I hope that y'all can see that, but they are just adorable illustrations. This one saves 16, this one saves 32, and this one saves 48. And these are a digital savings challenge on my Etsy shop. So this is going to be hosted in the Google's Drive. If you head to the descriptions of this video, you'll have a link to my freebies, and this will be the one for April. I'm excited to get started with Mini Mondays. And then the other one was to calculate how much medical debt I had from taking Maribel and myself to all the different doctor's appointments we needed. And we started our medical bill debt balance at $1,403. So yeah. My ex-husband did leave behind some really good health insurance that his job was able to renew for 6 months while we got the girls situated. And so we've been using his really good health insurance for Maribel. And so to be honest, I mean, that is just an amazing balance considering what we did this month. So, I mean, here in all these purple spots is where Maribel had doctor's appointments. We had x-rays, we met an orthopedic, we had ultrasounds, we had an MRI. She went to physical therapy 6 times this month. And I mean, it was just, I mean, it's thankfully, I'm so glad that we have that health account, that insurance account for her. It expires in April. So I was trying to do as much as I could before April. So next month is when I'm going to have to wrap up a lot of these medical bills and then get her on my medical insurance. So we're going to have some more changes with my weekly pay or my paychecks, and I'm depressed thinking about it. I have no idea how anyone as a single parent with children with medical needs could stay afloat. I mean, it is so hard to not have to reach out for government aid. I can't imagine, and I bust my butt doing side income as well as I work really hard in my full-time job. So I feel like I have a real respect for everyone out there doing it on their own with more than just one child. It is insanely difficult and expensive. But moving on, I wanted to go ahead and run real quick over, if you missed my previous video, I did my reallocation for the month of March with all my different savings. So for my year ahead, I saved $200. For my debt, I used $244 of my income to go towards the medical debt, so paid down a few bills. I put over $2,000, friends, in my 10K savings binder, and it included, you know what, I need to add more money here because I put in another 200 and something for the 2025 challenge. Actually, it was right here. So I used the Winter Valentine's box to fund my 2025 savings challenge and put an extra $231 into my 10K binder, which is so crazy and insane. I love it. We saved another $80 for Food Truck Fridays, and we also put $193 towards my weight loss box savings. And so I'm really excited about that. We started a spring box, but we didn't complete anything, so I didn't put anything there yet. My monthly wins was that I was able to reduce my homeowner's insurance and save over $780 back into my 10K binder, which was a wonderful win. And I didn't, even think about it. I didn't know that the money was coming. So it was a really great windfall. And then I stayed focused on my savings. I was really proud of myself for that. And then I was also to finalize my daughter's death benefits. So the struggle that I had this month was the work-life balance. My blood pressure still is going up. And so medication is now going to be a part of my daily life. And I'm okay with it. I just feel like if I had more free time, I would exercise more, and I know that that would help my blood pressure naturally. But because of the season that I'm in my life right now, I've really got to focus on my daughter and getting all of these, all of these different accounts closed out, the death, working out his estate, and all the things, guys, all the things. I need to work on that first as a priority. And then I'm hoping soon in the next few months, I'll be able to focus more on my health and get some more exercise in. But you guys, so the bills went out wonderfully. I had a couple of house sittings, so the side gig, I did have to cancel one side hustle. I just couldn't manage it. Spring break, my daughter decided to spend the week with her sister, so I was able to do my house sitting without worrying about her. And I got my hair appointment in. And other than the bills coming out perfectly, Lent started. And yeah, I mean, daylight savings times hit. So this was a really tough month. And, you know, that the death, you know, benefits being paid out, I just felt like that was the perfect ending to a crazy, crazy month. So friends, I just wanted to take you through the budget really quickly. I did have a little bit of an increase in my full-time pay from overtime. I had to reduce my side income, but that was okay because my not only did I have an escrow refund, but my homeowner's insurance refund came in, so I was able to save a little bit more. And all in all, with my completed savings challenge minis that I added into my actual income, I was able to increase almost almost $1,000 in my total income. So that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So it was like 950, so that's pretty awesome. I did have an unexpected high natural gas bill that I had to accommodate for in yesterday's video. And my expenses they had an extra expense category that I think I'm gonna leave in my budget for just random things that are gonna pop up now that my daughter's living with me. But I didn't have to pay any more towards this Home Again. I decided to cancel the Home Again policy subscription, and that was to help find a lost dog that we lost at the beginning of the year. So I went ahead and canceled it. And so, I mean, it kind of helped because the gas bill was so high, so I basically just reallocated money there. The debt came out wonderfully. I paid some bills today. I got a new balance for the start of April. And I did decrease my variable spending a little bit. Not a whole lot, maybe like $33, $32, something like that we didn't use. And then I was mostly proud of the increase in my savings, and it was because of that extra homeowner's check. But I was able to increase my monthly savings to 37.47%. That is insane, you guys. That is a really hard number to obtain, and I'm so proud of that number. And I did my reallocation video and put all my money in here, and I was able to increase the money that I put into my sinking funds, and we have a $51 rollover. I didn't do my totals here, but that's okay. I'll figure that out another day. And it's really not important. This is just sort of like an at a glance portion in my budget worksheet, but $51 is going into rollover. One thing that I did not mention is that I didn't plan on doing my I didn't plan on doing investing, but I went ahead and decided to do that this month. The stock market is down, and so I invested in some more dividend stocks, and I'll flash the ticket marker on the screen for you. I'm really enjoying adding money to that dividend stock, so I'm gonna keep doing that. I think it's an EFT, I think is what it's called. But anyway, so I went ahead and put in $100 from my budget, and I kind of played with some numbers and got some of this extra savings into some investment accounts. The stock market is really low right now, friends. It's kind of depressing, but that's when you buy, and it seems counterintuitive, but that's when you buy. So for April, I just kind of wanted to take you through my goals for the month. I want to invest. I've already reached out to my wealth advisor about Maribel's death benefits, and she's going to help us invest it in some medium risk. And then we're also going to free up some of that money so that she has some income coming in when she's ready to be out on her own. She'll need a car, and she'll need to start some college courses maybe by the end of next year. And so we're pre-thinking about all that and getting that all worked out. I'm going to be focusing the entire month on saving for my birthday. I really want to plan a trip with Justin, and I haven't been able to focus on the birthday savings at all, but that's what this month's going to be about. I feel really good about what I did in March, that I don't feel so pressured to continue with the huge savings in the high yield savings account. So I'm going to be using a lot of my money that I'm saving in April to spend it later in May. We're going to plan a birthday trip in May. I want to stay in a tree house getaway and just spend some quality time relaxing that first weekend of May, and recovering from all of these house sittings and dog sittings. So I do need to register my car again in April. It's due. My new balance, I was able to get the medical debt balance that I owe to $533. I have a payment plan for about $585 of it that's going to be coming out of my health savings account whenever I get paid. I've got $200 per paycheck coming out for the health savings account, and so $100 of that is going to help pay the biggest bill, which was for the ultrasounds. So that is a really good number. At 533 is a manageable number. I've already been really good at saving about $240 towards extra debt every month, so I'm already planning on that. So I should be able to fully fund this or pay off any medical debt that I have right now. Hopefully I won't accrue any more, but I have a feeling more will start to come in. But for now, the medical debt balance is at 533. And then I want to be able to create some May freebies and a new Etsy challenge. I want to start working on the weight loss box add-ons. I have some new ideas coming up for that. And then I need to do the TRS follow-up. And then I've got to also do the 6K giveaway, guys, because I'm really close, and I'm really hoping that in April I'll be able to start doing some of those giveaways. I might be doing one here or there, or I might do one big video, I'm not sure. Probably the here or there, like sporadically sprinkled throughout my videos, so you'll have to be watching my channel all of April, I think, because it's just so hard for me to find time to get packages together and mailed out that I think doing it piecemeal might help me out. And then I've got my normal checklist items for all the different savings challenges. I will be including new Easter boxes this month, so I'm excited to get started and show you those. I'm gonna have to plan my budget for a 5-week month. So this month starts on a Tuesday and ends on a Wednesday. So we're going to work on the budget for 5 weeks. So what I think I'm gonna do now is highlight each week and then start looking at the budget. Ooh, my heart races looking at all this. I have my birthday. So we have on here Palm Sunday and Easter. My birthday is falling on the 18th. I'll be turning 49, but I'm going to be starting a house sitting, and my daughter's going to be helping by boarding a dog here at my house. So my friend Beth is going to a cruise in Hawaii, so she'll be gone all of this 4th week of April. So I will be doing my videos away from home again that week, and then the boarding that we have will end either Monday or Tuesday. So I'm excited about this new month. April is my favorite month of the year, and I'm excited to see what new wins and challenges we're gonna have in the month of April. So I do want to mention, or I do want to go ahead and put down here that we have a $51 rollover coming in from March. All right, friends, I don't know what everything's gonna be just yet, but I'm gonna work on my budget here in April. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this budget with me portion now, and let's go ahead and get to my unstuffing. Okay, friends, so we're gonna start with my bills finder. I do my bills stuffing off camera, and this is just the portion that I like to do for myself, just keep myself accountable and making sure that my bills are paid for first as the highest priority. My mortgage is $2,310 this year, so we're gonna need $2,300. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 10. So that is there. Okay. Wi-Fi and cell phone needs to be 108. So let's see, we have 100 and I need $8. So for now, let's go ahead and just put this 100 down and this 10. And whenever we get some singles in here, I'm gonna put $2 in this Wi-Fi envelope. All right, utilities was my biggest expense this month. Oh my gosh, or last month. So we are going to be putting 280 in here. So we need, so the 200, 20, 40, and 60. And I'm going to go to the expenses category for that extra 20 that we have in here. Here we go. And I'm gonna put 280 down for utilities. I'm really liking this as like a buffer for my bills, so I'm gonna continue to use that as my bills buffer envelope. All right, so we're done with utilities. Lawn care, I need $87. And lawn care has quite a bit in it because I was saving money all through the winter to see if I couldn't get a service to come out and do my weeds. But y'all, I just couldn't find the time this year. So I haven't been able to find the time this season to get that taken care of, but we need $87 for April's lawn service. So 20, 40, 60, 85, 6, and 7. And here is the $2 now that we get to pay ourselves back in the Wi-Fi category. So I'm gonna grab these two back and put it in here. All right, next up is subscriptions and streaming. It was paid down a little bit this last month because I had some like rewards for my credit cards that I just used towards my my accounts. And so we're gonna stuff $17. So I think what I'm gonna do is between these two envelopes, I'm going to grab this 10, put it in here, and I'm gonna take out this 20. And so I owe myself $3 now in one of these envelopes. So $3 needs to come out. And yeah, I think that's what we'll do. All right, friends, so back here is my credit cards envelope. This is the cash that I was able to pull out throughout the month in different things that I needed from my pocket money. And so this is the money going back to the credit card because I chose to use credit card instead of cash. So let's go ahead and count this up and get that here written down in my credit card envelope. All right, guys, the credit card envelope had $267 in it. So let's go ahead and get that $3 out now and pay this envelope. Let's go ahead and pay the streaming envelope, $3. And we are all settled up now for the bills. So let me go ahead and close this up. And let's go into my sinking funds and see if there's anything we need to unstuff now. So let's go through my long-term savings binder. I don't think there's anything in here that I need to unstuff because last month I unstuffed my car insurance. Didn't spend anything on the home. I think really, oh wait, here's $6 that I spent money on. Not sure what I bought, but let's go and take out the $6. I didn't write it down on my IOU. So let's see what we have in here. We have 600 in the high yield savings account, 20, 40, 60, 85, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's take out the 6. And let's get my tracker corrected. All right, guys, we now have 702 in the home care category. All right, that gets rid of that one. Nothing in deductibles or technology yet. Memberships, nothing. Anniversary and car care, not yet. You know what? I do need to unstuff car care. I need to unstuff car care about $100. So I'm gonna take out, let's see, I'm gonna take out my car registration, which was $140. So 120, 40. So I've got 100 in the high yield savings account that I will go ahead and put here, and then $40. So we're gonna start this tracker over again, friends. And I now have, let's see, 110 in here. So I have money for an oil change. I might need to get an oil change in April as well, but we're gonna go ahead and just roll over this 20, and we will just keep stuffing car care. And if I need to come and take my oil change money out, I will. But that is gonna get cleaned off, and we'll start this one in April. So car registration is now coming out, and we are good to go. Okay, so that was the high yields, or I'm sorry, the long-term savings binder. And let's go and go into the short-term binder. All right, nothing in happy hour because I didn't need any of that. Nothing in Schmoopy yet either. Schmoopy's got quite a bit of money. Let me double check that there isn't an IOU in here. Yep, nothing for Schmoopy yet, but personal has quite a bit. So let me go ahead and that's wellness. Okay, so let me go ahead and, oh guys, you know what? Let me take a break. I need to come and unstuff this money that we put in here. 5 and 6, because this money we've already counted, but this money we haven't yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep this here. I do this every single time, almost. All right, now personal. So let's see what we've got in personal. This is where a lot of the money came out for the Etsy shopping and Amazon shopping that I do. So we have 19, 33, 38, 35 in here. So let's go ahead and add all this up. We have 310 in this envelope. So let me add my IOUs. All right, guys, that's $125 coming out. Leaves us 182 in this envelope. So let me unstuff 100, 20, and 5. Okay. Actually, I think I'll take this grubby 5 and take it back to the bank. I like to take my grubby bills back to the bank. Maybe I can take out this 20. Well, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's make sure we have 182 in here. We have 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a little bit more. So we'll just go ahead and, I don't know how we got $3 in here more, but I will take it. So that gets us done here. And really all my personal spending mostly came from the different people that I've been sending or buying from on their Etsy shops for the giveaway. Costco, we have a little bit of extra groceries coming out of here. So I spent some money at Costco apparently. So let's go ahead and take out $35. I'm gonna take out 40 and grab this 5, and we should have 136 in here, which is exactly what we have. So 136 in Costco or extra groceries. That's perfect. All right, hair and beauty. I did go to the salon this time and got a color. I had her do my color this time. So cut and color was $200 total after tip. So 100, 50, 70, 90, 200. All right, so we've got $33 in here, which is exactly what my tracker says. So 33 in hair and beauty. All right, next up is wellness. Now, I have this money in here And I've been paying for some things for Maribel, some of her physical therapy out of this wellness, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to take it out of here and have this be like her physical therapy envelope for the rest of the year. And so let me see how much. So $249. Let me see what we have in here. We have 106. Feels like more in here than that. Yeah, 206 or 106 in here. So I don't have enough here in wellness to truly pay off what I owe right now in physical therapy. So I think what I will do, I think I'll just keep this in here as a running tally, and maybe I can come in here with some extra money this coming month to go ahead and take care of that. Clothing, I went and got myself some earrings on Amazon. I needed some new little gold hoops, and so I bought them, and I got a discount on Amazon. So we're gonna unstuff $11. You guys, I don't have $9 in change, so we're just going to unstuff 10. And we are going to have, let's see, 195 in here. So let's see what we have. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. All right, so we're gonna just call it good. And maybe I can pull $1 from a different envelope. So that was clothing. All right, gifts is where I did some more Etsy shopping, and I'm thinking I depleted this entire category, so let's see what we've got. It says here we have $129, so I definitely am gonna need to go back into personal, and so we have 100, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, so let's take out 129 in here. All right, so 129 came out, but we needed 221 plus 10 equals 231. So I think what we're gonna do is, let's see, minus 129 equals 102 left over. All right, so let's go ahead and take out, what was it, 103 with that extra dollar out of personal. And that leaves us $82 in personal. So 100 and 1, 2, and 3. All right, guys, so let me make sure this is 82. So 20, 30, 40, 5, 55, 65, 75, 80, and 2. Wow, you guys, I built up my personal envelope in the last 2 months and getting ready for the giveaway, and I'm so glad I still have money in here. Awesome, and there's a big chunk here in Schmoopy. Let me see if I can condense Schmoopy. All right, I think I'm just gonna exchange for 20. So I had 10 ones and a 10 that I just wanna take back to the bank. All right, guys, that completes the unstuffing for the month of March. Uh-oh, I lost my kitty. Oh, and reminding me of Kitty, Fat Cat is still missing. It's so sad. I think he truly ran away from home for real. All right, guys, let's go ahead and count up what we have here, and let's see what we're taking back to the bank from my no IOUs. Well, friends, that's quite a bit of money going back to the bank from the sinking funds. So let's go ahead and give this a quick count. We have 1, 2, 3, 400, 50, 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wow, $748 going back to pay the bills and all of the variable spending I did to pay the credit card back for the month of March. It's so funny because I really didn't think I was going to be having a lot of extra money this month, but it really worked out well. I do feel blessed. A lot of the times I feel like someone is definitely looking over me. If you believe in God, I definitely feel like God watches over me a lot. And we are done with all of this, you guys. And let's go ahead and now do the tally. All right, friends, I double checked my work and we should have 38.18 in here. So let me go ahead and get counting and let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31. So minus 3,100. All right. Then we've got 150. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 5, 10, 15, 25. And let's see if this is 23 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, and 2. So I'm missing $1. That's okay, you guys. I'm going to take it. So we did so good. And I must have forgotten to put $1 somewhere. Yay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this unstuffing. This has been a really great experience chronicling what I'm doing with my spending with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a like on your way out, and don't forget to subscribe because I'd love to have you here for my journey this year in 2025. I've got some big savings goals and I'd love to have you here along for the ride. Awesome, friends. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you'll have an amazing rest of your weekend. Bye for now.